Hello nail friends, and welcome back to another Honey Doll Nails video. Today is going to be a shop with me, VDD element, glass color rhinestones, and much more. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so that you may be notified of all future videos. So hello nail friends, how are you? We are back on AliExpress site. Yes, y'all know how much I love AliExpress. I've been doing some shopping, not only for myself, but for all my nail friends, all my nail ladies and gents that is looking for something different, high quality, less money, something different that you don't see every day. So as I was going down the list of things that I wanted to buy on AliExpress, I said, you know what, let's check out some rhinestones. Let's see what's new in the rhinestone game. And as you can see, I found some really nice fluorescent, luminous, beautiful rhinestones. Look at these rhinestones. They're good, excellent for your feet, awesome on your nails, and you can also put them in your crafts. I've even seen people put a little rhinestone on the side of their eye when they get ready to go out to the barbecue. You know, it's a lot of barbecues this summer, y'all. Getting back into it. But I just thought that this would be really nice. So I'm gonna order, I don't know if I want to order it from this particular company or not, but I did find a few companies that had some really nice stones, and we're gonna go through them all. So now, if you have any comments, please leave them in the description box below. Alright, so the next company that we are looking at has the rhinestones like either all in a little bin all together or just one individual color, because a lot of times we could be looking for that neon blue, that neon green, that hot pink, or that lemon yellow. Or if you like me, I like them all. So when I purchase, I will probably be purchasing a box that has like multiple colors in it. For $2.80, you cannot go wrong with this collection of rhinestones. Okay, these are fluorescent, crystal, luminous, non-hot fix. Now you say, what does hot fix mean? Hot fix is when you have your little hot fix hot gun and you're gonna glue them onto your shoes and stuff like that. So I would not recommend you do that, but if you're like me, crazy glues anything on, I would definitely just stick to the nails, the feet, or you can put these on your skin. Like I said, beautiful. These are a 6 grid box, and like I said, you can get multiple colors in one box, or you could just basically get one color. Of course, y'all already know that I'm looking for things that are free shipping. Now, some of this stuff that I'm going to show you today is free shipping. Some of it is not, but at a price of $2.80, really, I mean, it's still a steal any way that you look at it. Company has a 97.9% positive feedback, which lets me know that my product is going to come on time, and I should have minimum spillage when it comes down to stuff leaking and spilling out of the boxes, okay? All the colors were nice and vivid. So I definitely will be ordering a couple of boxes from this particular company. When all the stones come in, I will definitely be doing a review. So as you can see, the shipping is $2.86. No big deal. Now you can get them all, as you can see, for like $18, like a mix and match of all of them. But I wouldn't recommend you do that unless you just have clients that just let you do whatever you want to, and then you can mix fluorescent stones with regular rhinestones of any color. So now we're going to move on to some rainbow colored round ABS pearls. Now these do not have holes, but they are beads, and so when you lay them on top of the nail, it is going to be a ball. Now I have done ball nails in the past. They come out extremely beautiful. Unless your client doesn't want a really gaudy look, I would not recommend you use the big ones. But to be honest with you, I love the big ones, especially on my thumb, because the thumb don't really get that much play these days. So I would definitely like bling up my thumb and then put a big, huge round ball right in the middle of my thumb. Okay, so they come in 3 to 6 millimeter. They give you quite much in the package, so depending on the size, you can get 100 to 500 pieces. And of course, as you can see, it's free shipping. For $1.65, yes. So let's take our time and go through the colors. Now you say, how you gonna put that on? Well, normally when I would do my clients' nails with a really big stone or a big ball like this, I would anchor it down with acrylic. Which means you're gonna have to use some type of pliers, like those pliers that I purchased from Temu. Will definitely pop these balls off when your client comes back. And then you're gonna have to put in some work to file the acrylic off the nail where you have put your setting. So again, let me stress that this is not a product that you would use to make a beaded necklace with, because these balls do not have holes in them. Now, I'm a jewelry maker, so I can appreciate that, but I also use jewelry on the nails as well. So I will use balls that have holes in them, and then I would stick a piece of wire through it and I would hang a dangle off of it. So if you do have some beads that you're not using, girl, cut the string off of it, put it in a container and use them beads to put on some nails. Do something different. There's nothing wrong with, you know, making something your own, because I'm always saying that. All right, so next we have mixed color resin rhinestones. Now with this, they're going to give you 100 pieces. It's free shipping. Look how big these things are. Huge. You might think that's too big, but you don't never know. A client might love it. I know I do. You would have to put that on the nail, and then you would have to build it up. It's anywhere from 7 to 14 millimeters, so they are pretty big. You're going to get the whole lot for $2.12. All right, so let's move on. So here we have a little bit of mix and match when it comes down to rhinestones. And yes, these are hot fix. Now, hot fix is when you have the black on the backing. I particularly love hot fix because the color of the stones are more vivid versus just a plain old foil backing. They come in an array of colors, as you can see. You can't beat the price, okay? So they have the very smallest of stones all the way up to the biggest, and you get all that in one packet. Because a lot of times you could be looking for just this one specific color. You can't find it. That's what I like about AliExpress. They will give you multiple things to look at. You just have to start digging. If you ain't got nothing to do, dig. From 2 millimeters to 6.2 millimeters. Very good. From the very smallest, because I have clients that only like the tiny ones, even the ones that's smaller than 2 millimeters, like a 1.5. They like that too. And then I have clients that only want big bling. Now, do I bling out a whole nail? Only for myself, because clients just don't want to pay that $10 nail charge. But if you can talk your client into blinging out all of their nails, make sure that you give them a really good price, because you want them to come back again. Again, this is free shipping. because we all know anything that comes with a lot of bling, it starts to get expensive. So you just want to make sure that however you're anchoring down your stones, it's a solid anchor. So if you're going to use all red stones, I would suggest that you put red glitter underneath. If you're going to do green stones, I would suggest you put green glitter underneath, because that's going to take up the spaces in between, and that's the reason why they give you the smallest to the largest. Now, the company that I have been wanting to show you guys is a VDD, but we're going to get to that in a minute. But I did wanted to show you that I have put some things into my wish list, many different kinds of stones that I'll be purchasing in the future, because a lot of times it's hard for me to go back and find exactly what I'm looking for. So when you get so many and then you get a good deal, for my clients that know how to replace their own stones, I will send them home with a little packet of some extra stones, especially when clients are going on vacation this summer and they tip a little stone off, just 1 or 2 stones. I will give them a little bag with some stones in it. I will, because they're tipping me $5, $10, $15, $20, even $25 tips I receive. Why can't I give them a little bag with some extra stones in it? Why can't I do that? Why can't I give my clients extra glue? Why can't I give my clients that hand massage that I normally charge $10 for? Why can't I just give that to them? Because they're going to bring me extra clients, and they're also going to give me a really good tip too. Now, I like this company, and I like the stones that they were giving, because the stones, like I said, they come in the smallest to the biggest as far as this company is concerned. They're not hot fixed, so they're not black on the back, but they do illuminate. I don't know if they glow in the dark or not, but most of the time it's like if you have a black light, LED light, yeah. But they just look good whether nighttime or daytime. When it comes down to bright stones, like I said before, you can mix them with your regular rhinestones and come up with something different. So the smallest stone they have, as you can see, is a 1.2, and the largest one they have is a 6.5. Now, we have seen 10 millimeter stones, 15, 20 millimeter stones are just huge. But that all depends on if your client is willing to walk around, because we all know that the nails themselves are heavy. And then when you add all these stones to it, the nails are going to get even heavier. And when you're talking about XXLs, you're really going to have an issue with a client maybe hitting their nail, cracking their nail, and then next thing you know, they're in and up in the emergency room because the nail has cracked all the way across, and then they're bleeding and they're walking around with a band-aid, and it just looks ridiculous. So I always make sure that my clients understand, number one, when you leave my table, I am not responsible for any injuries that you may ensue, because I've already told you. You know, you can't have these long nails and you know, still take care of your everyday normal household duties. As women, it's not that easy unless you just mastered it. And even the ones that think they have mastered it eventually will end up with an injury. Even me, myself, I have injured my own hands. That's why most of the time I wear press-ons, and I only wear acrylic if I'm not doing anybody's hair, anybody's nails for about 2 to 3 weeks. Then I will do my set. And that's not often at all. Within a year's time, I might do my nails once or twice a year. But the rest of the time, I'm pressed on all the time. So I found this. This was only 81 cents. The shipping was $1.47. It reminded me of the 80s. It's hollow backing, so it's lightweight. So if you wanted to get your client something that was lightweight and still keep that that bright yellow look going on, that bright orange and green look going on, yeah. Okay, so these are called mermaid tears. It's something that I've been seeing on Instagram and Pinterest and all over the internet. You can get 1,400 stones for under $5. Look at this, it's gorgeous. Picks up the light really, really good. Almost gives you a cat eye effect. So I will be purchasing some of these as well. I thought they were absolutely beautiful. in my opinion, you know me, I'm going to go on ahead and purchase the rainbow selection instead of just one color. But you put them on the corners of the nails, or you can just use them in the place of a regular stone, as you can see here on the demonstration. But you can mix it with regular stones to give it a different look, but I just thought it was just beautiful because it looks like water droplets. So that's something that's hot and popping right now, water droplets or putting air bubbles in nails. If you're not very good at all of that, you can always purchase these so-called mermaid tears and or mermaid beads. And you see, look at this, she even has a blush nail that's plain, and then she has like design around the outside edges, and then she's put a little bit of tears like scattered out in necessary places. And look at all the colors that you come up with, just absolutely gorgeous. Now when I order from AliExpress, because you're like, okay, now what's the timeline on this stuff? So I had ordered on the same day something from Temu and something from AliExpress to see which one would come first. So of course, the stuff that I ordered from AliExpress, the shipping was coming from California, and with Temu, the shipping was coming from New Jersey. So of course, I received my New Jersey package from Temu first, and then the following week I received my AliExpress package. So normally anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks at the max. So if you live in the city, if you live in California, if you live in these big major cities, you could probably get your product much faster because the manufacturing company or the warehouse is probably right there in your town. But being that I live in a little town of Henderson, North Carolina, stuff is a little bit slow. But one thing I can say, listen, the package is right on my doorstep, so I'm really not complaining about it. So you're talking about 2 weeks Temu, 3 weeks AliExpress for your shipping. So this store, VDD, I mean, what can I say about it? Look how much it gives you for the price, and then you, of course, you're gonna get your free shipping. So this is the company that I'm trying to get to. We finally got to it. They have everything from regular rhinestones to these mermaid tears. They even have half cut off beads. I mean, we're just gonna go through the lot, okay? So they just have so many things that you can purchase from this one company. And if you want to have your own nail supply store, or say you want to have your own bead supply store for nails, jewelry, whatever, this is a very good company for you to start out with. They give you so much for so little. And all you got to do is brand yourself and get your packaging and get your labels together, get your website up and running, do your advertisement, and hey, you got a gold mine. Look at these blue ones. I'm definitely getting those blue ones. They're just so pretty. The colors are so vivid. Now, I guess the question is it photoshopped? Okay, versus when you get it, it's gonna be totally different. So as we're going through these photos, to me, it looks basically the same. I can't see any different. Okay, of course, you know, something shining in the light is going to look a little different than, you know, with a dim light, but otherwise I can't see any difference. This store, when I went to the original store itself, because we're going to go to the original store itself, it was just so much to look at. I never got to look at everything. So, but eventually I will. Okay, so here we have a $3.34. What can I say? They sell their stuff by the gram. So you got a bag, a box, or a bag. So you got a plastic bag of 30 grams, a box of 100 grams, or you can get the 200-gram bag. Look at all the stuff that you can do with their products. I love blinging up my glasses and blinging up stuff in my house and blinging up my own personal things. Yeah, they just Just letting you know, they got what you need. And they give you like colors. That's what I like too. They're not just throwing in one specific color when you get these like multiple color bags. They're throwing in pearls, rhinestones, cut pieces. You know, they're throwing in stuff that's dull, shiny, small, medium, large. They caught me with this. I was like, yeah, I got to show this to my peeps. Yeah, this is great. All the colors that you would ever need anytime. See what I'm saying? Just absolutely gorgeous. So let's just go to the official store. Make sure that when you're on AliExpress, you click the follow button, because when you go back to your follows, you can find everything that you need to find at the click of a button. Facets are really nice. Like I said, it's just a twinkling of the light that makes it look like that, but I'm impressed. And they have hot fix stones. They have all types of stones for if you want to put something on your clothes. Listen, let's bling up our jean jackets. Jean stuff is in right now, okay? I'm not saying I'm gonna put some jean stuff on some nails, but I'm just saying, jeans is in right now. And you can take your old denim jackets and put a fresh new spin on it with this stuff right here. All you need is some good glue. Or with the hot fix stones, the black backing is the glue. And all you need is a hot fix gun. And you can go get that right here on AliExpress. You could probably even get one on Temu. And if you want it real quick, you can always go to Amazon. So that's what the black is. That's glue. But look at these crystals. They're so pretty. What does it say? Top quality glass, hot fix rhinestone, crystal, flat back. Yes. Beautiful for clothes, shoes, decoration, and it comes in many different sizes, and depending on how many you want, because of course you're going to get 1,400. Come on now, for $7 you could do a lot with that. You can break that bag down 30-40 ways, and the shipping is free. So for that, for $8, yeah. Just absolutely beautiful. I like the clarity of the stone itself. I mean, you could do so much with it. So of course they're going to give you the sizes. 1.4 all the way up. It all depends on what you're looking for though. Alright, so I got a few more things I want to show you, and then this video is coming to an end, so I'll just shut up, stop talking, and let you enjoy the video. Thank you so much for tuning into this video of Honey Daw Nails Rhinestone Extravaganza. Let's just call it that. Please share this video with a friend. Alright, if there's something particular that you would like to see, please put it in the comment box below. I will do my best to accommodate. And until I see you again, nail friends, have a wonderful and blessed day.